50,000 Africans who enslaved who were brought to Mexico under Spanish colonial rule, and they stayed there, and they helped their descendants helped people from black folks from Texaco escape. And anyway, there's great stories about that people never hear.
Cooperating.
Yeah.
The same thing with Native Americans and
Yes.
Africans. And Chinese and
Right.
Africans in Southern California actually were working together.
Yeah.
And struggling
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
We have a wonderful history, but it's so hidden.
I know.
It's so hidden, and that's why it's so important for books like yours to be published, and for people to read them.
Yeah. Right.
Yes. So let's talk a little bit. What are some of the other things that we wanted to cover? We wanted to talk about the immigration situation.
Yeah.
Today, and bring this right up to date and
Yeah.
what's going on with the.
Well, I think that ICE, like the word ICE, which is the name of the main Homeland Security agency,
Right.
that goes around raiding places that it sets up to raid at will, and hauling off all the workers who can't prove on the spot that they have permission to be there. And so very recently, ICE raided 11 different El Balazo restaurants. That is, there are different places in the Bay Area where there was an El Balazo restaurant, and they caught dozens of people who were left without nothing. I mean, no jobs, no work. And what do? There's a help has been organized for those workers because there were so many, it was so striking, and there'll be a barbecue to help them on July 19th to help.
And what day of the week is that?
Bring food.
What day of the week is that? The 19th.
July 19th. I think it's
a Saturday.
Weekend. I think it's a weekend. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm hoping that all of your listeners will come. But in any case, if you are interested in knowing more about July 19th, it's a barbecue, 2 to 7 p.m. And please get in touch with me. And my email is very easy, which is Betita, Betita, the number 1, at AOL.com.
Okay,
So,
Betita1 at
AOL.com.
AOL.com.
Short
And be
sweet,
sure
yeah.
and support the fundraiser.
Yes, it'd be so good and help these workers because they're a kind of a classic case, and the agents dressed up like people just there to eat. I mean, they went in disguise to sneak up on the workers and scope out the place. I mean, it's very.
Yeah.
There's a huge campaign
and what
started
against
about
the raids that they've done right here in the Bay Area, where they've taken people's kids' parents away from them, and the kids come home and there's nobody there.
That's
I mean,
right.
that's so mean-spirited. That's
just
really
deport
mean.
the mother,
Yes.
but leave the kids here. There's more horror stories than.
Oh, I know. There's plenty.
We can
There's
count.
Plenty, and we don't have the time.
It really
because
is.
We're running clean out. As
And
a matter
we'll
of fact.
see what Congress does, the next Congress. I don't have a lot of hope for it doing anything very positive.
This
about
Congress is
arranging
fascist.
for people to get their citizenship, get these thousands of charges off their backs and everything, which I just think it's not right. People should have the right to come here to work, especially when, and let me just mention this thing, a lot of people don't know. Why do they come so many from Mexico? Because guess what? The price of corn has gone up so high in Mexico that many corn farmers have to leave. And why has the price of corn gone up? Because corn in this country, in the U.S., is subsidized. So the corn grown in the United States is cheaper now, can you believe it, in Mexico than the corn grown in Mexico. I mean, that's what
NAFTA. They've done all over the so-called third world.
Right.
They've done it everywhere.
Yeah.
And so, because there's no shortage of food in the world, but people are starving to death with prices doubling all over the world, and there are food riots everywhere because of the U.S. subsidies and corn being turned into ethanol and being poured into gas tanks.
Right.
And we only have a minute or two left, less than 2 minutes. So I would like to give you the opportunity to sum up and say whatever you'd like to our viewers. Elizabeth Betita Martinez.
Yeah, wow. It's really wonderful to be here. I guess every place that I can feel I'm involved at all in building or helping to build alliances that we need across our various color lines.
Oh,
I feel like I'm helping something to move forward. And I think when we started that institute in '97, we were a little bit ahead of the times. But I think the need for it now, it always was clear, but it's super clear right now.
Oh, absolutely.
And it's so good to be here and have a chance to talk about this and support all the struggles that are going on. We need to be together. And certainly there's been enough sharing of the same oppression and exploitation that we all have faced. Oh.
Yes. Thank you so very much, Betita, for being our guest here on Freedom is a Constant Struggle. And I'm spacing on my engineer's name right now. But he was kind enough to pinch hit tonight. And I also want to thank our viewers for tuning in to Freedom is a Constant Struggle. And please tune in next Friday, same time, same place, for Rhonda Ramiro. We're going to be talking about the Philippines.
Oh, excellent.
And for SF Live, I'm Kiilu Nyasha. All power to the people, and free them all.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
We did it,
I
think.
God.
Well, we've got a minute left.
I didn't know the name of this program was Freedom is a Constant Struggle. That's just a wonderful thing to find that out here.
Oh, yes.
And what else could you call it?
There we go.
You had to steal him from somewhere?
Man, it gets hot.
Your name, I kept...
Arun, don't worry about it.
I totally spaced. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
it's been one of those days, but thank you so
totally
much.
rush production.
Yes.
Well, thank you,
Can
sir.
I get the
Oh, yeah,
checks?
sorry, I forgot we...